Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I want to do a little intro before I show you this ridiculous tutorial that I just did on how to make a ball of yarn out of t-shirt fabric. I love this trick, but I did such a terrible job with the tutorial. First of all, I used a black shirt. Very hard to see what I'm doing with a black shirt. Second of all, I just don't have enough practice with craft videos yet. I mean, it's a whole different way of recording. I have to have tripod set where the camera's like looking overhead. I have to remember to keep my hands under the camera. I never seem to do that. And then it's like things like my fingers are like just so dried out from constantly having glue around my fingernails, and so I hate that. And then the other thing is that if you're, halfway through the video and you realize, oh, my hands weren't under the camera, or, oh, I wasn't in focus, you can't go back and repeat that step because the things have already been cut or whatever. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm publishing this tutorial because some of you who are familiar with, cutting t-shirts into one continuous strip will probably be able to understand what I'm doing in that video. Somebody who's never done anything like this before probably be like, I have no clue what she's doing. So I plan on doing another video with a light colored t-shirt and with good camera angles, and I just have to keep practicing because there's a learning curve to doing the craft videos. Stuff like this, that doesn't really bother me. If I screw up or if I, happen to swear or something, it's just, I can start over and, I can just start over. So it's not a big deal and I can edit things out. But with craft videos, if there's like a very important part that you need to be watching and I accidentally burp or something, it's like I can't go back and do it over because it's been cut or, painted or whatever. I can't undo the step I just did and do it again. I'm just determined to get better at craft videos because I have so many crafts I would love to show. It's just a matter of figuring out how to do it. So anyway, just watch the video, and if it's something that you think you might like to do later, it's really good. If you knit or crochet, you're going to like t-shirt yarn. It's just an easy way to cut a t-shirt so that it's just one long continuous strip. This whole ball is just one strip from a t-shirt. And I will try to make something with this now, and I'll do a video on that. Boy, aren't you lucky. Okay, stick around, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. Today I'm going to show you something very simple. I'm going to show you how to cut a t-shirt into one strand of fabric so that you can use it to crochet or to do other crafts, use it as twine, whatever. But it's going to be one continuous strip that you don't have to tie like a bunch of strips together. So you're going to start by just taking a t-shirt, any knit shirt, well, not a sweater, that would unravel, but any, stretchy t-shirt. Just fold it in half. And you're going to cut straight across from under the armpits, and then you're going to cut your hem off too. So let's do that. Let's start with the hem. Just going to cut straight across. And of course, this can be used in many ways. Very hard to throw anything away. And of course, this can be used in many ways. Very hard to throw away. And I noticed this is a woman's shirt and it's kind of curved, but that'll be all right. For sure, a man's shirt that is straight will be a little bit easier. You're going to take this and open it up. We want to just open it and swap it so that the two seams are sort of in the middle, but not on top of each other. So you can see I have like one seam here, and while we're here, we're going to cut this tag off. So you just don't want to have to be cutting on the two seams at once. It just makes it that much bulkier. So we're going to straighten this out. And I'm telling you, it really would be better to have a man's t-shirt. I can't believe that I picked this one. It was just something that I found in the cellar. Okay, once you have that, I'm just going to try to do the best that I can with this one. Now, you have your seams not touching. You're going to fold this in, not quite in half, but see how I'm up to here? I didn't go all the way, and I'm going to turn it. Now we have to even this off, so I'm just going to cut straight across on both sides. Doesn't have to be perfect. And so this is what we're left working with. Now we're going to cut strips. The narrower your strips, then obviously the finer your, let's call it yarn, will be. And you can make some really cool projects crocheting with t-shirt fabric. So I'm just going to start cutting my strips. And you want to cut through the first fold here. See how I cut through that fold? I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. But we're going to stop about ½ an inch from the edge. What's this guy? And we're just going to do that over and over and over again. Just cut right to about ½ an inch. Would have helped if I would have backed up again. So I just did another strip. I'll do one more, and then I'll put you on pause while I finish. See, up to ½ an inch. So just do the whole piece all the way across like that, and I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, so when you're done, you're going to have something that looks like this. It's all just strips that you cut. Don't worry about, like, if they're even, that doesn't matter. You're going to be pulling on these anyway, and they're going to be curling up to make like a rope that you can crochet with. Now what we're going to do is we want to pick up the folded part here. You're going to just pick this up, and you want to separate all of this. So you want to have this part that is attached somewhat organized. This is the tricky part, but we're going to get it. It's just that the fabric wants to kind of like stick to itself. So I'm just going down, I'm just working it and separating it. When you cut, those strips want to kind of like cling to each other. So just work down that, let's call it the spine. And I think I'm there. Okay, now I am going to put like a book or something under here. Let me see. Let's see if my sketch pad will work. So you want to be able to see your, we're calling it the spine. You just want to lay it flat so that it makes, so that it's easy to see. All right, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit here, and I will try to make sure I am under the camera. We're going to start cutting, but everything's going to be cut on the diagonal. So you're going to start down here and cut to this point. Then you're going to go here and cut to this point. I'm just going to use a piece of paper so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see that there's strips that go across, but you're going to cut it a diagonal, like from there to there. So let's just do that. I'm going to start here and just cut to there. Now we have another diagonal. We're going to cut from that point to that point. And you're just going to do that all the way across. So it's this to there, this to there, this to there. And this is going to make this whole fabric one continuous strand. And I'm getting there. And that is it. And you are going to have one continuous long strand of fabric that you can ball up just like yarn and crochet with it. It's awesome for making tote bags or scrap rugs, anything. And when you work with it, you just pull it a little bit, you know, it makes a nice round like cord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a project to make with this, and I'll show you what I make. And there you go. A nice ball of t-shirt yarn. I will look for a project and we'll show you what I make with it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!